Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Tirtha and you are watching Global Good Books Information. Every organization needs a manager to operate its day-to-day activities and manage its human resources. So a manager's role comes into play when the organization needs to manage its employees or its human resources. So manager's effectiveness or manager's ability plays a very important role for the growth of any organization. So when organizations is running successfully or when organizations need to get success or productivity, more productivity, then the organizations needs good managers. In the other hand, we say when a person is working in organizations for a long period of time, then he becomes a manager because he understands the rules and regulations of that organizations, and he becomes or he got promoted to managers, and at that point of time he need to handle some the employees working under them. So sometimes the organizations hire skilled managers who can easily handle the manpowers, but sometimes the person who becomes a manager is from his previous experiences, or he got promoted because he has worked in that organization for a long period of time and become a manager. So in these two things, when a skilled manager comes, he knows the basic skills of the managers to handle the manpower. But in the second part, if I say that when somebody grows as a manager because he has worked in that organization for a long period of time and got promoted, then he definitely needs some trainings, or he needs some informations about how to handle a team or how to manage the human resources or the people working under them. So this book is all about managers. In today's time, what the managers are facing a lot of problems, and this book is for the help of these managers who are in trouble or who want to grow as a manager. The book can definitely help them. You want to know more about it? Stay with us in this video. We are going to talk about this interesting book, which is based on the skill of managers, or how you can develop as a manager, so that you can take part in an important part in the organization's growth. So the book, what we are going to talk about is When They Win, You Win. Being a great manager is simpler than you think. This is the title of this book, and the author is Russ Laraway. And Russ Laraway is explaining in this book from his own experiences, what he has experienced in his working conditions, in his working days, what he have experienced in his career that he has given here in this book. And in this book, the author is clearly telling that this book is a support guide for the managers or the future managers, the person who wants to be a manager in coming times, or somebody wants to work in organizations as a manager in future. He should know the basic skills of the organizations, and he should know that how to manage the human power or the human resources working under them. So in this book, the author is telling that whatever your personality is, that doesn't matter if you are an introvert or if you are a naturally outgoing person, then also you can easily learn the skills of the organizations or effective managers in this book. And this book can help you to know more about manager skills and how you can grow as a manager in any organizations, how you can work effectively as a manager. That is what the author has tried to give in this book. And in this book, the author is explaining clearly that a good manager should have these three characteristics. And the first characteristic is direction, and the second characteristic is coaching, and the third characteristic is career. The author tries to explain that a manager should clearly know, and he should make his employees understand that what is expected from the employees, and when it is expected from the employees, the manager should clear about it. And the author is also telling that coaching part, when the author is telling here that every organizations, every manager, every good manager in fact should have try to coach his employees for the future, or for the long run or short run the career of that his employees. He should coach them properly, guide them properly, motivate them properly. That is what he is telling here. And the third part the author is telling is about career. The manager's responsibility is also lies with the employee's career. The person working under him, he should utilize their skills, and he should utilize his skills for the growth of his organization as well as the growth of the employees. Because when the organization is growing, that means the employees should also grow, and his abilities should also come out from these four walls of that house. Because everyone should know about his abilities, and it is the responsibility of the manager to bring out that thing from his employees. Because this will definitely help the employee's career, and in long run, when he is working in the organization, or when he is leaving the organization and joining some other organization also, he can grow. So it is his responsibility, that means the manager's responsibility, to look into the career of his employees. The author is asking two important questions in this book, and he is asking that what is engagement and why does it matter? This is a very important question, and the author tries to explain it that measurable engagement is the answer for this thing. And what is measurable engagement? Then measurable engagement, the author is telling that, which is a scientific study of the human behavior. And another question the author is also asking that what affects engagement. So these are 2 points just I have shared with you, but the book is filled with many practical examples and these kind of questions that can help you to learn about the managerial skills, and that can help you also to correct your problems. If you are facing any problem, or if you think that you are not properly doing something and you need some changes, then this book can help you to find out your problems and correct them. So this is a very interesting and very important book for the managers, for the current time managers who is working in any organization as a manager, and those who are managers for future, who are studying now, or who are working in any organizations, and who are in the just at the beginning stage, who may be responsible or take responsibilities in any organizations. In future, they can also use this book for the development of their managerial skills. And in this book, I'm not going to reveal more about this book here in this video. These are the few points that I collected and that I have shared with you, but definitely I will share some interesting contents what this book is having. And these interesting contents are, the first interesting content is direction, that I have already explained here, few parts. And in direction, the author is explaining that create the map purpose and determine the destination, that is called vision, and plan the route, that is objective and key results, and navigate the destination, that is ruthless prioritization. And in the coaching part, the author is explaining, he's showing that how you care about people and human beings, and coaching mechanics. What are the coaching mechanics you can use for your employees? That is also given here in this book. And the third part is career, that I have already told, the problems with career conversation today. And this part is divided into 2 parts, that is conversation 1 and conversation 2. And in conversation 1, the author is explaining life story and the things that make people tick. And conversation 2 part is covering career action plan. Similarly, the other part of this book is putting it into practice. So how you can do it. The author is telling about managers, managerial skills, managerial talents, how you can develop, and if you have some problems, then how you can find it out and correct them. That is what here the author is giving here. And the author is also giving planners. Planners means people's teams, learning teams, leadership and development teams. How you can develop your teams so that your organization's productivity can grow. So this is what this book is having. This is very interesting book for the future managers, or this is an interesting book for the managers who is working in any organization and need some changes or need some improvements then this book can definitely help. So this is what I have for you today in this video. But before signing off, I would like to say you, if you have not subscribed my channel, do subscribe it right now, right here. Press the subscriber button. And if you like my videos, don't forget to give me a like. See you soon in my next video. Till then, take care and have a nice day. Thank you for watching.